Do you like to party? I know I do. Do you like to cook for your friends and be praised as a god? Well, this little ditty's for you. I call it the sweet and spicy Basil chicken. It takes 5 minutes to cook and 5 seconds to eat, and gets you.
Hey, yo, KyPie!
Hey, hey! Back in the game. Let's get the meat on, please. First thing we gotta do, we gotta cut the onion. And it's just a rough chop, no need to be surgical about it. Cut it into squares, rhombus or either, doesn't matter. And then after that, we'll cut the asparagus. We're gonna chop the end of them because they get a little fibrous. We're gonna cut them into about 1 inch wide, and that's it. I'm gonna chop the asparagus. The asparagus, just about cut. What's next? We gotta chop the garlic and the pepper. Just, you know, just a rough chop. Don't need to get all Marco Pierre white mince up in this thing. Also, it's up to you what kind of pepper you want to use because we're just using it for the spice. I'm using a Serrano. I like it spicy, baby. I like to be sweating. I want to be eating this and sweating, drinking cold wine, baby. Just
Yeah! And your skin does look pretty great too.
Thank you. Isaac, you're just full of compliments today. I love it.
I love you, KyPie.
Keep me up, baby, don't keep me down. All right, now we're gonna take the chicken out of the fridge. We're gonna chop it. No need for it to come to room temperature. It's actually easier to cut it when it's cold. I'm gonna need you to whip out those pinkies because this is the only annoying part of this dish. I promise. We're gonna chop it up to about 1/2 inch each side. Once it's done, put it off to the side. Now we're gonna make the sauce, okay? And the sauce consists of fish sauce, soy sauce, sambal, and a little bit of oyster sauce. But also, you're gonna throw in a little bit of sugar, but you're not gonna mix it in. I find that it's annoying to try to scoop it out when you're pouring it in, because it stays at the bottom, doesn't dissolve. Because the sauce ain't hot, okay? Temperature hot, that is. Are you ready, baby? We're gonna turn the pan on. And let the flames scorch this pan till it's smoking. Then, we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of oil. You gotta have everything laid out. Once we throw this in, we're cooking, baby. There's no time to diddle daddle. No diddle daddle time around here. We're getting things done. We got everything laid out. We got the oil, we got the sauce, we got the we got the chicken. We got the chicken right here. We got the onions, we got the shugs, we got the asparagus, we got everything ready. I'm gonna slice out around, get an even coating on the wok. We're gonna toss in the onions because we want the onions to cook a little bit, but also flavor the oil. We're gonna cook the onions so they got a little brown on them. Then we're gonna add the asparagus along with the garlic and the pepper. We're adding in the garlic and the pepper a little later so it doesn't burn. It's able to incorporate itself into the dish without it being directly on the hot pan. You'll cook the asparagus about minute and a half. You don't want to cook it fully, you still want it to be a little bit of a bite. We're building texture here, guys. This is the difference between a dish from the French Laundry and a dish from Arby's, okay?
KyPie, come take a shot.
I'll be right there, baby. The onions and the asparagus have been cooked just enough. We're gonna throw in the chicken. Let's spread the chicken around so it has enough space to get browned. We'll let that sit for a second. You can add in a little bit of salt, just a bit. The dish is already salty, but you know, just a little sprinkle won't hurt. A little bit of pepper. You can do white pepper too. I don't like white pepper, so I don't use it. Now we're gonna add in the sauce along with the sugar. We're gonna stir this around. The chicken cooks really, really quick. But the thing you're looking for with this is you're looking for the sauce to be caramelized on it. You want it to be like, you want it to be shiny and just crispy and a little bit darkened on the dish. That's when you know you can take it off. What did KyPie forget for this dish? He forgot the basil. The sauce is getting darkened on the chicken. It's getting a little bit of crispiness, a little shimmer on the chicken. So now we're gonna add in about a handful of basil. The basil is a big part of this dish, the aromatics of it, right? And a big part of the flavor as well. I prefer if you use Thai basil, but I couldn't even use basil today. I couldn't find it. So basil works just as good, baby. You're gonna fold in the basil until it's wilted into the dish. Take about 10 seconds, and boom, you're done. Look at that, guys. Cooking's done. Gotta go chop some green onion, okay? You're gonna put the dish on some rice, or some cauliflower rice. I like cauliflower rice. It's instant, you can get it done, you don't have to wait 25 minutes to cook the rice. But whatever, you can put it on spaghetti. KyPie don't care, just make the dish, all right? Get the dish on the rice, I'm gonna throw in a little green onion. Sprinkle that thing on.
Get high, baby. Sprinkle it on.
Then we're gonna add a little splash, just a touch of soy sauce. There you go, a little slice of paradise. Take a vacation with this dish. You're welcome. I'm gonna get back to the party. Bye!